Metro, don't trust you, I'm gonna shoot you.
Hammer time, they can't touch me, hammer time. Hammer time, they can't touch me, hammer time. Bedtime, I ain't never had a
Welcome to
bedtime.
another episode of the Jackson Pooh Show.
I know y'all weren't expecting to see us
This is Jackson.
on the screen.
I'm Pooh, aka 12 feet, aka the Golden Boy.
AKA 5'5".
Anyway, apparently,
In the
pizza is a great post-workout meal. We're back at you with another episode of Jackson Pooh Show. Captain Giggles over here. And we got a lot to talk about. A whole lot's been going on since the last time we seen you guys.
A whole lot.
Kaepernick still ain't got no job. Puerto Rico has been devastated. Trump is shooting free throws with paper towels. Gun control is becoming an issue now that Vegas has been shot up again.
I thought he was throwing tissue.
Paper towels. And we got a lot on the plate, people. So get buckled in and get ready.
Yeah, apparently Young Dolph and your guy still beefing.
Which don't surprise anybody from Memphis. Nobody.
What we gonna get? Las Vegas?
We can hit Dolph. Dolph got shot up. If you haven't heard already, Dolph has been shot.
I don't want to talk about that.
Gotti was considered a person of interest, and then later they determined he is no longer that. So they said they had somebody in custody. I'm unclear who it is.
His hype man.
Who, Dolph's hype man?
No, Gotti's hype man.
Imagine that. Okay, so.
Well, actually, back when, a couple years ago, remember him and OG Boo Dirty.
Whose booty is dirty?
OG Boo Dirty.
Oh.
The rapper.
OG Boo Dirty. That's different.
Him and Yo Gotti, they two.
They two, not two, a couple.
Anyway. but the same, they got into it like in the parking lot of level 2.
Before it got shut down, to all those Memphians who know, remember level 2.
The same guy who got charged, Young Dolph, was the same guy who was involved with the altercation back then. The
same one who was involved with this one. So it's the full circle.
But apparently they charged, first they charged the guy with attempted murder, and then they dropped the charges.
From my understanding, didn't Dolph get out of the hospital? He's good. He made it. He's in critical condition at one point.
It was non-threatening.
It wasn't as lethal as they made it out to be initially. Now let's talk about what is lethal. The shooting in Las Vegas was nuts. I don't know if you guys were there or not. I wasn't. But from my understanding, it was an older gentleman who, prior to shooting off all his rounds from a window in a high hotel room, he had wired $100,000 to some person in the Philippines. I don't know who it could be, but there's also an investigation going on with the person of interest being his quote unquote wife, who was living a double life.
Allegedly.
I don't know if y'all hear the voices. I think this house is haunted by Filipinos. I mean.
Allegedly.
So anyway, so the woman that was the person of interest, she was living a double life, had 2 social security numbers, had 2 birthdays, had 2 different names, but it kind of was similar. But the money,
birthdays.
Yeah.
Can you imagine if I had 2 birthdays?
No, my granddad did. He was like 1,000 when he died. Anyway, so the money was being wired to the Philippines, where this Filipino just so happened to be, and they're trying to figure out what the connection is. They haven't made one yet. There has been no arrest because the guy who started the shooting ended up killing himself after injuring. I heard some. What numbers did you hear? I heard around 17 people were killed and about 60 to 80 were injured.
Huh? 59 died.
59 died.
And it was over 500 got injured.
That's a lot of injuries right there. That's a whole lot of medical bills. And then the dude took himself out, Adolf Hitler style. So it's kind of messed up. It's really messed up. But
it's the worst.
One of the most devastating shootings to take place on American soil. From just
the recent one was Orlando, where they shot
the nightclub. Yeah. Let's just say nightclub. So
what?
Just nightclub.
It's a gay club.
You don't think there was some straight people there?
They say it was straight people there, but it's a gay club.
It's just a club.
It's a gay club.
It's just a club. It's like saying the black club. It's just a club where black people go. Don't gotta be gay. Why we gotta put titles on everything?
Cause
it's just a club. A nightclub.
Anyway.
Night, don't say dark night.
Anywho.
Club.
Anyway.
So this is very devastating. Our prayers go out to all those who were involved, all the families that were hit by this, and we feel horrible, horrible about it.
Can you just imagine?
No, I can't. I don't
Can
want
you
to.
just imagine being there and
Running for your life, ducking and dodging, trying to get away from them bullets. That hot lead.
I was looking at the video. They was standing there like
One of the other big issues that this is dealing with is this bringing back gun control into the spotlight for politics and trying to make it to where they're gonna change the Second Amendment and do away with guns. I don't think it'll happen, but it's
okay.
a big
If
talk
they do change,
again.
it's not gonna change
It's
gun
drastically.
violence. But
No, of course not, because
you know.
there's laws against killing people, but people still do it. So
Exactly.
I mean, you really have to
but
just
they don't
take
say
into
nothing about
consideration.
that. But one is when 59 people get killed, they want to say something about gun violence.
Yeah, I mean, if you got
When
responsible
people
people,
getting killed in Chicago every single day, in Memphis every day, but
with or without a gun,
but they don't get headline news.
yeah,
Stay woke.
it really is. Stay woke. And another thing, everybody needs to take just a real hard look at when you go out to be mindful of your surroundings. A lot of people heard the gunshots and they just froze.
Mind you, that's a country music concert, so it's number white people. Now, mind you, if it was black people in there, so we hear any kind of bang boom, we gone. But they standing around like it's fireworks or something like that. What are y'all doing?
I also heard, not really sure how useful the source is, but I was told that the man had made a threat on the concert, and they knew about his threat prior to it happening, and they said they were gonna do the show anyway. So, I mean, you gotta take stuff like this serious every time. I don't know if you want to talk about Trump being in Puerto Rico and how he downplayed the hurricane and how he said it wasn't as bad of a catastrophe as it was for Katrina victims, which I thought was an abomination of even speaking. He should have held his breath and not even said anything about this.
Trump is really our president.
It's really crazy, man. Just if you think about it, he didn't go in there hugging folks and trying to be there for them and help understand. He said that Puerto Rico is throwing the economy out of whack because of it, something they had no control over. And then he wants to play it down and saying it's not as bad as it could have been because Katrina was worse. Dude is really, really out there. I just ask everybody, please pray for our nation. It's when I watched him, I watched it live. I just dropped my head because I couldn't believe I couldn't believe he was saying what he was saying.
I voted for Hillary, by the way.
I thought you didn't vote.
What are you talking about?
You told me you didn't vote.
I did vote.
Oh. Then why would
I didn't vote for Trump.
you didn't vote, period?
I did vote. I can show you the picture.
Oh, I don't care. It's all good. Anyway.
It didn't matter anyway, but Trump won.
Trump did win. He think he's gonna get a second term too.
Oh, heck no. I'm going to Philippines.
get that 100 wired to you, huh? That 100K.
Man, no. At least somebody getting some wired.
So we done been away for a minute. There's so much stuff going on with the NBA.
Nah.
They done changed the whole rules for the Allstar game. They're saying instead of it being East versus West, like it's been for years upon years upon years.
I hate when they try to change.
Now we're gonna do it like it's old school playground rules. They're gonna have captains, and each person's gonna pick
now
so they can buddy up and have a.
So they won't play on the same team as their old teammates.
The person they don't care for. In example,
But Durant and
Westbrook
played together last year, so
yeah. So they're trying to implement a new rule, trying to do it differently, and a lot of the fans are a little appalled by it. Stephen A. Smith had a good take on it. I thought it was pretty phenomenal, so go check that out on ESPN.
Yeah.
Shout out to Stephen A. Smith and Skip Bayless and anybody else who kind of had the same point of view. Speaking of which,
basically the West was going to dominate the East.
either way. Either way. And really what it really boils down to is probably LeBron tired of losing
I don't think
on the East.
Well, Steve A. Silver was talking about the competition, like
Because they don't play
But-
hard. They don't try during
they're
the
still not gonna
All-Star.
play hard.
No.
But
For what?
I think it's got something to do with the rosters, like the super teams, like they don't want, but they still not gonna.
I mean, if you think about it, these guys go hard in the summer league, right? That's because it's right before the season. They trying to show what they got. But once you get to the All-Star game, right before you get ready
It's
for the
an
finals,
All-Star
and stuff,
break.
they're trying to make sure that they don't get
Get
injured.
injured.
They're not trying to go out there and go all out. But that's what the fans want to see.
Yeah.
We want to see the long ball getting dropped. We want to see alley-oops being made. We want to see some hard, stuck defense. We want to see the best against the best.
I want to see elbows get thrown, people getting
I
slammed.
don't know about all that. I watch UFC for that. But I'm saying that I think that they should play a
Basically,
better game than
NBA's
what they are.
NBA's getting soft.
It ain't East is getting soft because the West still
East
crazy.
been soft since Michael Jordan went.
I'm talking about wet paper towels soft. Just ridiculous.
I don't know. Once like
Oh, and D Wade is back with LeBron.
boy,
God,
I saw the highlights last night.
man, that is reckless. They-
Cleveland is.
They got a bunch of
D-Wade,
injuries.
They got
Some
Rose.
old guys.
They got D Rose, D Wade,
Injury,
Kevin Love,
White,
LeBron.
bald head.
Some other people.
Melo went to the Thunder, of course, with
Yeah, I
Paul
almost got
George.
Melo.
Almost. If it would have been LeBron, up to LeBron, he would have had him too. And he couldn't play unless he was in a hoodie. It's crazy. It's crazy. NBA's got crazy. And even with all that, the super team is still Cleveland because that's where LeBron is.
Boy.
And every other team out there
Boy,
cannot
D-Rose,
compete.
I'm telling you, if D Rose
Stay healthy,
which
which is not likely.
Isaiah Thomas. Well, she gonna be out too.
He gonna be injured too.
February.
They're going to be injured too.
But when he come back, boy. It's gonna be. Can we just fast forward to the playoffs?
Like Kyrie swapping teams. He played that song by Drake. Oh, you switching teams?
Man, bye.
It's about to be rough.
Boss ain't finna do nothing.
And he ain't gonna see no ring for at least.
Until LeBron.
At least. Yeah.
Because this is automatic finals for Cleveland.
It's gonna be nasty.
This is automatic. I'm sorry.
Cleveland, I see Cleveland.
I'm sorry.
I see the Thunder. I see.
I'm sorry,
It's a wrap. It's really a wrap. Unless something happened and
Boy.
somebody pushed LeBron off the
I'm
bus
just
while
imagining,
it's
like-
going.
I'm just imagining, like, once they get their chemistry going.
I hope they don't. I'm not gonna lie. I hope Cleveland don't get nothing. I hope every last one of them twist the ankle,
I mean, I just.
jump rope in at their daughter's house, playing with their daughter or something. Like, I hope they don't get to even start at the same time. If LeBron on the court, everybody else is on the bench. And when all them on the court, two of them are missing, LeBron's still on the bench. If he get hit by the bench,
Basically, LeBron can get more rest time if you think about it.
yeah, which he gonna need it because he getting older. His body been
Mm-hmm.
taking some physicalness. He's probably a little tired. I can see that. You know his
That's why
hairline
my
is
work
tired. He's been putting up the biggest
And
fight
D-Wade.
in NBA history. There's nothing that's gonna put up more of a fight in NBA history than LeBron's hairline. It just is nothing out there, except for Magic Johnson's immune system. That sucker is strong too. It is strong. I'm talking about Hulk Hogan strong. Yeah. What else we got? We
Shout out
had
to Alonzo Ball, by the way.
negative. Negative. I thought when I was a boy, my granddad was teaching me about basketball, and he told me who Kobe Bryant was. I thought I was going to forever and ever be an LA fan. I thought the Lakers was where I had
You
found
really throwing in the towel?
my home. I got
Over
to.
one player?
With Lonzo Ball
Man,
and LeVar saying that all his boys are going to play, and that's going to be like a
Miles,
big
wait.
baller brand going to LA, and that's
wait,
where all of them.
Lord.
I cannot
Wait,
support
Lord.
that.
Wait.
I can't be a part of
If
that.
y'all don't know what we're talking about, go look at the last video where we're talking about Lonzo Ball dissing lines. That's why he's so upset.
It's not just. It's just the whole LeVar thing. The whole LeVar thing.
He's getting mad all over again.
I'm
Just
not.
thinking,
I'm
just
not.
me mentioning his name.
I've done centered myself, but I can't support it. I can't support it. I want to be a true Laker fan, but it's gonna be hard for me to keep that purple and gold up in my room. Just being real.
You gotta be loyal, man.
Kobe was the
You gotta
last
stay
great.
loyal.
Kobe was the last great. I watched all his games. The 81 point, the 60-something points he put up on his last game. When he got traded from Charlotte, when he got moved from high school up. I've been watching him ever since then.
When he was dating Brandy.
All of it.
When he was on Moesha.
All of it. And then he leaves, and here comes Lonzo Ball. I thought he was the next great hope, and then negative.
He was throwing some alley hoops in a preseason game.
He was, but I'm not going to. I
It
can't
was
see
getting
myself
smoked
supporting
last night with the Nuggets.
Turn the boys into some nuggets, some chicken nuggets.
Shout out to the Titans, by the way.
Yeah, because y'all got stomped out this week, didn't you?
Boy, man, it is sad.
It's hard. It is hard being a Tennessee Titan fan.
In general, Tennessee
Period.
sports in general.
We love you, we do, but it's hard.
Like the Volunteers,
It's like Tina Turner, Ike Turner love is hard.
Boy,
like
I don't
it's
know
different.
what's going on.
We take a beating for loving the Titans and the
I don't know
Grizzlies.
what happened this past
Which
week.
Grizzlies gonna? I think Grizzlies gonna put a better fight this year. You see the new players they got.
But we in the West,
they
though.
working
It's
on
gonna
something,
be tough.
and it's tough in the West because we got so much competition.
You got the Pelicans, you got Houston, you got
It's
Dallas,
tight.
you got
It's
San
gonna be
Antonio. In our division,
We might not make it, but we
It's
gonna
just-
play ball.
it's gonna be fun because everybody's like, every game's gonna mean something. Like it's
You ain't
two-
lying. It's gonna mean something. You sure.
Every game gonna count. Ain't no resting. Nope. Ain't no resting.
On your day off, you need
Not
to
in
be
the
shooting free
West.
throws.
Not in the West.
It ain't. You better come prepared to lose every night.
You got Warriors. You got Houston. Timberwolves.
It ain't even
You
fair.
got Pelicans. You got
It ain't even fair.
Spurs coming out for revenge.
It ain't even fair. It's like being a fat kid in dodgeball. You know you
Oklahoma.
out.
Oh
You
my
know you
God.
out. You first one out.
Boy,
Everybody shooting for you, the biggest target.
I'm already counting out the Lakers. I'm counting out Sacramento. I'm counting out. That's it.
That's it.
Cause everybody comes swinging. Ain't
It's gonna be
say,
tight.
ain't nobody safe.
It's gonna be tight.
But follow me on Instagram, CJ Memphis Kid, and follow me on Snapchat. Cause yesterday
He got a
on
Snapchat.
I know me. I've been wondering when I'm getting a Snapchat.
They wasn't. They wasn't one. They wasn't.
Cause the stock been rising, boy. I've been in Florida.
The Filipino got him on it.
Filipinos got me on it.
Didn't know nothing about it until yesterday.
Yeah. Y'all call me
Shout out to the new.
multicultural Jackson.
Shout out to the new single Filipinos.
I'm diverse.
If you watch our show,
Boy, you know who you are.
you know who you are.
You know who you are.
Deuces, I see you.
But follow me on Snapchat, CJ Memphis Kid. Same thing. CJ, the Memphis Kid.
And that's his handle for
Same
all the
thing.
rest of them. So
This is
Twitter, Snapchat,
Snapchat,
Facebook, Instagram, all of them. Just
all that.
CJ,
The Memphis Kid.
the Memphis Kid.
Also, if you in Memphis area and looking for a personal trainer, holler at me. Hit my
Did you just
DM.
add? Did you just put an ad out for your own person?
Yeah. Closed mouths don't get fed, homeboy.
You ain't lying. He gonna have a shirt next week that say personal trainer on it. Follow me at LL Pool Man. You know why. Just come see your boy.
And Halloween right around the corner.
And
I
we
got
gonna
my-
scare some folks.
And I got my Halloween costume ready.
What is it?
Michael Jackson.
Wait.
Billie Jean.
He too light. You too light. He too
What?
light. You too dark.
What do you mean I'm too dark?
You gonna lighten your skin? You gonna Barry Bonds? You should. Oh, with the long hair.
Cut.
Cut. We still got a minute and 18.
We can make another video.
Man, what you talking about? You gonna be
This part one.
You be Michael
Yeah,
Jackson?
hold us. Huh?
Michael Jackson?
Yeah.
Why?
Why not? He's the greatest.
He's also got little boys fondled.
You gonna respect the king.
Elvis?
But anyway, that's a wrap on our first episode.
Thanks for tuning in to
Hey,
Jackson
it's
Pool
cool,
Show.
show.
We appreciate y'all. Come and see us again. Subscribe, like,
Comment,
tell a friend to
all
tell a
that good
friend.
stuff.
And if you're gonna comment some hateful stuff, send it to my box, cause I answer back.
Shout out to the Boston Red Sox.
He's so lost.